Today, I want to let you in on my not-so-secret arcade obsession. Located in Tokyo Dome City is a Sega arcade. Known as game centers in Japan, they're loud, bright, whimsical places of pure joy and victory. At least when you win prizes. Then, it's all about trying again and again until you do win. There are seemingly infinite game centers in Japan. I like this location in particular. It's smaller and a little less crowded than, say, the Akihabara Sega, but has just as much variety. Whether you prefer to play video games, try to win prizes, or just enjoy the atmosphere, they've got you covered. Let's check out a unique game, Densha de Go, where you're a train operator. It's more simulation than arcade, and the pro gamers take it very seriously. It's difficult to play if you don't understand Japanese. Let's see how I fare. Don't go too fast, or you'll endanger the passengers. Don't go too slow, or else you'll mess up the precise timing. And train schedules in Japan are serious business. Hit checkpoints along the way and reach your destination safely. There's a Shibuya station. I think I'm supposed to slow down. I have no idea what this does. I have no idea. Stop in 230 meters. Come on. Emergency brake. Wait, almost there. Stop. I made it. I stopped. I think it's safe to say that I won't be up for a job with Japan Rail. Is that my score? Oh. Nice. Nailed it. Let's hop on into my favorite part of game centers, winning prizes in crane machines. Crane games, also called UFO catchers, and other machines are always filled with limited, exclusive, unique, and massive varieties of prizes, toys, plushies, and more. These machines require a bit of luck. But there's also certainly a degree of skill that will win you more prizes in less tries. Here are some tips for playing and hopefully winning. Set a budget and stick to the budget. It's not worth going broke over a Pikachu plush. Watch other people play. You'll see others with more experience, and you'll probably learn a thing or two. You might understand a machine better if you watch somebody else play it. Ask an employee for guidance. Yarekata desu ka means, how do I play? Many employees will open up the machine and explain the mechanics. I can't stress how important this tip is. I never thought I'd win a game until I asked an employee how to play. Let an employee know if you're having trouble. If a prize is really stubborn, they might adjust the item or the difficulty of the machine. You can swap prizes. Do you see a prize not in the machine, maybe stored above? An employee will swap it out for you. Just ask for a prize change and point at what you want to win. fun. Winning is great, but playing should be enjoyable, or it's not really worth it. Know when to walk away. Seriously, stick to that budget, or risk eating nothing but rice balls for the rest of your trip. Watching others play video games is also fun because there's always a broad range of skills on display. You might see somebody trying a game for the first time, or you might see somebody who's been playing this game for years and has an insane skill level. Play some of the games yourself. Maybe you'll be the pro. Yeah, first place. Arcades in Japan are thriving. Always packed with people of all ages, families out for a good time, fascinated foreigners like myself who don't really have an arcade back at home to look forward to, people escaping the stress of life. It's a beautiful thing. Have fun, get away from the tourist spots, mingle with some locals, make new friends, and hopefully return home with some neat prizes. Just don't be too dismayed if you don't win right away. But stay in communication with an employee. They'll make sure you win something. They want the customers to be happy and excited. Game centers are for everyone. Give it a try, and you may just discover that you have a new hobby to love, just like I did. 今、ジャパンゲットのブランドンです。先週、新しいビデオを作りませんでした。忙しくて、ストレスで独立記念日がありましたから、誠に申し訳ございませんでした。Hello, thanks again for watching this week. So I wanted to apologize in English. This video was supposed to premiere last week. There were some delays. Hopefully we're good and back on track from now on moving forward. Also wanted to touch a little bit on the budget situation if you go to a game center. I got myself this coin purse here, and I set myself a soft budget and a hard budget when I go to game centers. So let's say I'm willing to spend at most 2,000 yen when I play, but I'd rather spend like 1,500 yen. I'll go to the coin exchange and I'll get 15 100 yen coins, and I'll fill it up with this, and those are the coins that I'm willing to spend, win or lose. And then I'll get like a 500 yen coin as like my hard budget. So then if I've spent 1,500 yen and I've maybe won a prize or two, or I've had fun and I'm ready to go, then we're good. I'll take my 500 yen and I'll leave. If I'm like really close to winning a prize and I've already spent that 1,500 yen soft budget, I'll go ahead and dip into that hard budget and try and win that prize. And once that's spent, I'm done. And it's very important, I think, that anybody sets this kind of budget when they're playing, because you know, food in Japan is really great, and if you're stuck eating rice balls for the rest of your trip just to win a plushie, you might be a little sad. This plushie right here is actually the first one I ever won at that particular Sega in Tokyo Dome City. I think I'll keep this one for myself. So game centers are all over Japan, and regardless of your age or skill level or your interest in prizes, they're really fun to play, so I think you should give it a shot. I would recommend Sega as kind of the top tier of arcades because in my experience, their employees tend to engage with the customers really well. If you're struggling to win a prize and you kind of go talk to them, or if they've seen you been playing for a while, they'll open up the machine and they'll adjust the prize to make it a little easier for you to win. Taito and Namco I've had decent luck at too, kind of hit or miss sometimes. But if you see like, you know, Super Family Game Center or some random, you know, no-name place, I might avoid those. My favorite machines to try and win like the plushies or the figures are not really the claw machines. So the claw machines are a lot more luck-based. But if they're on like the bar, you can ask an employee like, you know, what's the best way to start? And they'll say like, oh, go for the head first, go for the legs first. And the idea is to like slowly move the prize towards where the gap is bigger with the bars and it drops down. Sometimes we can push the prize down. And so we're almost finished with this particular series of my Japan videos. Next week we'll kind of reflect on this particular trip that I went in August, and then we'll dive into a whole new series of videos. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these videos, please consider subscribing. I hope you get a chance to win some cool prizes at a game center. And I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.